Wow. Well, hello, creators. I hope that this message finds you alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic about life and living. Well, the first 6 months of the year have gone by, and it's time to do a mid year check in to reset to our goals, to look and see where we are and what we still need to accomplish for the rest of this year. Now, one of the things that I do every 90 days is to go back and look at where am I as far as meeting my goals, of setting my goals, of reaching those things that I set out to do. Now, a lot of times, I don't know about you, that when you start doing that, you start thinking of all the minuses that have happened. But what I want you to do, the first thing we're going to do we um, before we examine and see where we are with reaching our goal is to begin to list our accomplishments. Let's amplify our success. One good way of amplifying your success is to look back at the last 6 months and start thinking of all of those things that we're proud of. Now, if you have a coach, they can be your best cheerleader. But if you don't have a coach, well, you can always ring me up. But if you don't have a coach, pick a trusted friend, pick a cheerleader who has been watching you and who will help you to celebrate your wins. And then start thinking of and listing those things that you're proud of. Now, I know because this is something that plagues me too. It's hard to brag, because we, especially as women, have been taught do not brag. It's not polite to brag. But if we don't acknowledge our successes, nobody else will. So take out a piece of paper, take out a pen, and what I'd like you to do is to begin to list those things I'm proud of. And with me, I say it out loud. I'm proud of having gotten my website up and flowing. I'm proud that I came up with a copy of my website. Think of those things that are personal. I'm proud of what I did as far as exercising and reaching my goal. Now, if you are unable to come up with um, all of those things that you're proud of, let me help you out. Think about those things that you've dealt with that are with of tricky situations. Like I'll give you one of mine. I dealt with finding out in January that I had to move from uh, where I was the 1st of February. And I am so proud of how I didn't let it throw me off course, how I stayed focused on the goals, but also how I dealt with trusting that things will happen. So list for yourself. Now, what we want to come up what we want to come up with is anywhere from 30 to 50 things that we're proud of. Because what we're doing with this reset is to first boost ourselves up, to really recognize how much we have accomplished. And I'll tell you, when I did this list, I'm thinking, 10, 20 things. But then I began to say, well, when I looked at the tricky situations, I said, there were many tricky situations that I am proud of how I dealt with it. I'm proud of that I hit my goal of walking 3 days a week. I'm proud of the fact that I was able to maintain a relationship with family and friends, but get more specific than that. But keep on listing those things that you're proud of. Once you have gone through your list, if you just wrote it down, go through and read it. I'm read it out loud, because remember, when we're talking about working with energy, our words have power. And so we want to use that power to help with amplifying the energy that we have. So once you've done that, the next thing you need to do is to think about, what do I need to release, to forgive, to forget? And this is a perfect time. Uh, the full moon will be in the next 2 days. So, and the full moon is a perfect time to release old energies, to let it go, to shed the light on it, forgive it if you need to, and then to release it and let it go, so that you make space, so that you can begin to reset your goals, to think about, okay, this is where I want to be, this is where I am. Well, this is where I want to be. This is where I am, and this is where I started from. So when you see, by listing all of those things that you're proud of, that you have moved, regardless of the fact that you say, oh, no, I haven't done anything. And pat yourself on the back. Or, as I said, if you have that cheerleader that you eh, have sat down with, and you're both thinking about, and what else, and what else, because a lot of times our friends and our family will recognize all of our accomplishments faster than we can. So think, really spend your time brainstorming, clearing, and listing those things that you're proud of, so that you can begin to release those things that were there, that were little hindrances, and move forth into resetting your goals, to use the energy of the full moon to help clear it, to set it together. You're using the energy of the full moon to reset your goals, to take the next 90 days and make them count. So, I hope that this helps you. I hope that you do as well. I'm inviting you to join me in resetting, recommitting to accomplishing those things that we need to accomplish. And also, let me add this. If you see that one of those goals perhaps doesn't bring fire, doesn't excite you any longer, it's okay to release it. It's okay to restate it. It is okay to change it completely so that it is something that, as Marie, it is something that brings you joy. So let me know in the comments uh, if this helps you to get your list. Remember, our list is 30 to 50 things that we're proud of. We're going to think of those things that we want to release and let go, and we are going to restate our goals so that we can, in the next 90 days, accomplish as much as possible. Uh, and if you need a cheerleader, feel free. I'm Elizabeth. Give me a call. I am would be more than happy to be your cheerleader, to be your believing eyes, to help you move from point A to point E. May light, love, and plenty of laughter accompany you on your path. May you have a blessed one.